Okay, now so moving on to the banking and financing sections. So we'll be talking about banking and also financing, show you what we can do on these sections. So if you go to account balances, obviously as the name suggests, you'll be able to view your account balances. So this is your total cash in hand, this is your total cash at bank, and these are your total funds altogether. Okay. And if you scroll down, you can see your account balances, and you can see how much you have in each account as well as in cash. So here you have the option to add another bank account for your recordings. So let's just go with we're adding a first bank account. So we just put the account number, okay, and we just give the name. It will be the global expense account. Okay. So we now put the amount that's currently in your account on that bank in the app so that your accounting record will be very, very specific and very correct because it will be speaking to your account in the future. Okay. So let's just say we have 650,000 naira in the bank, and the account, you can select whether the account was opened before Kashia, and if it's not, you can then put there that the account you're going to put funds here from there, from these accounts, okay, and you can put date of transfer or deposit. So this means that you have a new account and you want to transfer funds from the existing ones there. Or if it's accounts that you opened before cashier, you can just select that and you can save. Okay, so as you can see, the funds have gone up because we've added a new account. Okay, so record activity. So this is when you want to record transfers. For example, if you're moving funds from cash, you want to move funds from cash to the new expense account you just created. Okay, so let's say you want to move 7,000 naira to the expense account. Okay, and we're saying that we're doing that transaction on today's date. Okay, and we can put any notes we prefer. Okay, we can just say top up is up to us. Press submit, and voila, that transaction which would have occurred in real life, we've now recorded it on Kashia for our bookkeeping purposes. Okay, and as you can see, you have other record activity options here. So you can do a cash deposit. That means you're moving funds from cash to accounts like we just did, or you can do a cash withdrawal. That means you're moving funds from one of the accounts to cash, and you can just proceed with the transfer amount, and you can put receiving amount, and you can just proceed. Okay, so now we've covered account balances, add bank account, and record activity. So let's move on to financing. Okay, financing. So as the term suggests, this is a financing section where you're going to be adding items like loans or capital and capital contributors or loan lenders, principal interest and due date. So let's say you're adding a loan which you've just obtained from a bank and you want to record it on Cashier to keep your bookkeeping very pristine and specific. Okay, so name of lender, you can just go with rent money, and we can just say the loan we took was 1 million naira and the interest is 150,000 naira, and let's say that loan was taken today. Okay, and then first repayment date would be ideally in a month from now. So let's go with 14th of July. Okay, and we can just say those funds were paid into the global expense account which we just created. Okay, and then we submit. Okay, so that loan has been added successfully. You can see it right here. So all the details are right here for you to see. And also, if you have capital from, let's say you have an investor who has invested capital, you enter capital contributor. So it looks like you haven't had any capital contributor. So you add a capital contributor. So you can just say Mr. GD, okay, and you can put his phone number add more details if you'd like. You can put email address, notes. If not, you can just proceed and say save. Okay, so as soon as you've saved, you can select, okay, Mr. Jide has invested 350,000 naira into our business, and he paid it into the um, Chimex investment account. Okay, and let's say he paid that on today's date. Okay, that's 14th June, and we save and say voila, we have added some capital into the account. So if you go back to your dashboard, you'll see that you now have capital with one contributor, and you can see this chart right here that shows the ratio of your capital as opposed to your loans. Okay, and that's it for the capital. That's it for the banking and financing sections.